Yo! How's it going, guys? What's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome. Welcome to today's stream. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And if you're not, we're about to make that different. We're about to change that for you. Alright? Let's go explore what happened to some of these developers, right? So, what we're going to talk about today, guys, is what the title says. We're just going to explore together. We're going to learn what exactly happened to the developers of Reventure. If you guys don't know what Reventure is, let me show you. Let me show you here, okay? We got it right here. Right, so it's a one and only non-linear adventure with 100 different endings. I found that really interesting. It's a game that has 100 different endings. Don't wishlist me, I'm not that expensive. Also look at those reviews. So if you go ahead and zoom in. Yeah, okay, so it's a very positively and very well-received game. Hey Moslis, what's up? Depoka, Asomi, welcome. Yeah, so this is a very positively reviewed game, right? Recent reviews, very positive. Reviews, overwhelmingly positive. We're gonna play this in a second, alright? We'll get to the point we're gonna play this. But I was deep diving into this development studio in particular, and there seems to be like a sort of crash out or something happening. I'm not really sure what's happening with these people. Like, I think they're just imploding from the inside. That's what imploding means. It's like an inwards explosion. Anyways, let's go ahead and look at the trailer, right? Let me just set the stage for you, and then there's parts about this that I'm still learning, and there's parts about it we'll learn together. I'm just going to show you what I've learned so far, okay? So allow me to introduce you to the little trailer. The animation style seems very simplistic, but that's kind of like the charm for it. That's like the charm about it. Press play. I'm not a boomer, I know how to press play. I'm not a boomer, I know how to press play. I am not a boomer, I know how to press play. Alright. I guess we're refreshing. 100% certified not a boomer, guys. There we go. 100 different endings. And that's like the main selling point for this video game. It has a bunch of positive reviews and everything. Seems cool. I really like the hyper simplistic pixelated art style about it. It looks really cute. But if you guys have seen ReZero, like the anime, you know how every time Subaru dies, he gets to try again until he finally gets it right? That's what this reminds me of. And it looks like a pretty cool game. I like it a lot. Steam store trailers be like, I know, why do they do that? They're actually super annoying. Why do they do that? Hey Edna, what's up? Gear Max! Okay, so I want you guys to understand, based off of this, it seems like an awesome game. We're gonna play this later. It has a Twitch integration too. Yeah, that'll go well for my one Twitch viewer. Yeah, it's funny because on YouTube streams I'll get like 10 viewers max. I don't know, not that many numbers, but on Twitch my numbers are dead. I go to my, after every stream I go to my stream summary on Twitch and I'm like, hey, maybe some people watched on Twitch today. Bro, it's always like one viewer. I have one loyal viewer on Twitch. Everyone else watches on YouTube, and that's fine. Anyways, yeah, the game is called Reventure, okay? It was made by Pixelatto, and it's a pretty successful video game, right? It's a pretty successful video game, it did pretty well. And I was looking over at the dev studio. This is the dev studio, Pixelatto, their website. Right, so they made the game. It's an award-winning non-linear adventure, so this thing has actually gone on and won multiple awards. They actually made a Kickstarter for a board game version of Reventure. So, yeah, here it is. I was looking at it. Honestly, the board game looks kind of fun. I'm a really big fan of board games. I really am. So yeah, the board game Kickstarter raised $77,317 out of 20,000. Over 1,000 backers. So from what I understand, the indie dev studio Pixelatto is in Spain. Spain. These are Spanish people. Okay, so allow me to introduce the drama. What I saw, and it was like, it's kind of weird. Why are they doing that? Why are you doing that? That's weird. Who would do such a thing? Because it seems to be like a crash out. I'm still trying to figure it out, but it seems like a pretty interesting crash out, right? So this is Reventure, Pixelatto. If we go to Pixelatto, right, these are the games that they've released. It doesn't show up here. It's okay, I have it over here. Yep, I have it over here. See, it says developer Pixelatto. So we have Reventure here. Then there's nothing. Something boring, right? It's a completely different type of genre of video games, where this one released in 2019. The board game, I think it was in 2021 or something. And then out of nowhere, in 2024 January, you released Nothing, which is a troll game, basically. It's a game about doing nothing. One user review, and it was released on January. I think I have it right here. Yeah, let me just not show you guys my desktop because it's full of crappy thumbnails that I posted. No, it's fine. My desktop is fine. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, so this is the Nothing game here. Let me see if I can load it up real quick. Let me just show you guys what it's about. Press any key to start doing nothing. So I press a key. And it's a pretty funny... It's a funny concept, I will admit, you know. It's basically a troll game where you basically are doing absolutely nothing, and this thing just tracks for how long you've been doing stuff. Is it the Fortnite killer, though? Hey, Crit Guy, yeah, this is definitely the Fortnite killer. Not enough nothing, right? I feel like this game is not good for streamers because nothing can be happening on screen, and I can still be talking, and I'm still technically winning at the game. You know, we're doing great. We're doing great here. So yeah, this is basically a troll video game. So going from a pretty awesome indie game that has over 100 endings and has a pretty unique art style, successful Kickstarter campaign forming a tabletop game, to then suddenly, what the hell is this? You know? Suddenly we're going like this. I think if I move my mouse. Yep, there we go. If I move my mouse, I lose the game. It says, you did something, you lost. You did nothing for 59 seconds. I kind of just felt like it was longer than that. Is my attention span really that cooked? Okay, press any key to start doing nothing. Okay, there we go. There we go. This is peak entertainment here, I suppose. You know, I can't even start the music back up. At least this would be a lot more useful, a lot more entertaining if we had music. But no, I can't even move my mouse to turn on the music because if I do, I lose the game, basically. I lose the game. Yeah, played it as it was given for free on Steam. It was fine. Reventure. I got it for $1. I literally just bought it for $1. Twitch algorithms are terrible. If you don't have 20 viewers from start, you're pretty much doomed. Yeah, that's what it is. Sorry for annoying you. Yeah, don't be weird, guys. Don't be weird. Okay, let's actually do this for over a minute. If we can survive over a minute, we'll be fine. Oh my god, this actually takes a while. Yeah, now that I think about it. Yeah. Time passes by so slowly. I saw one of the reviews. Some dude said he was doing this for over 25 hours, I think I saw. Yeah, it was like over 25 hours of doing this. Okay, so anyways, you guys understand, right? This is the game that they released. Instead of working on Reventure 2, where is it? Here. Yeah, instead of working on Reventure 2, which would have been amazing. Shut up. Yeah, instead of working on the sequel of this, they released Nothing. Liking the stream? Good luck. Thank you. Thank you. And I got Nothing on the Steam charts here. And you know, there's nothing inherently wrong with this game. You know, I'm not saying like these guys are assholes for just going ahead and creating Nothing. right? Because the game actually was mildly successful. It had an all-time peak of 694 players. There's currently 61 players playing it right now. Like, isn't that weird? The game has some traction. That's what I'm talking about. This thing got some traction, and if I go by the price history, it was $1. Yeah, I did spend $1 on this game. I did spend $1. That was me. They could have basically made an indie game that people would have liked too, instead of nothing. Exactly. Exactly. And here's the thing. Right after nothing, they went ahead and released something. Something was released on January 12, 2024. This one also had very positive reviews. Right, it says, very productive game to let everyone know that I'm busy doing something. If the other game Nothing was boring for you, you have this. Something instead of nothing, doing nothing, you have to constantly be doing something, and if you don't, you lose. 9 out of 10 would recommend. So let's go ahead and start up something, but this time we have the music turned on. We're smart this time. So here we go. We have something. Yeah, press any key to start doing something. And I can basically just move my mouse. Can I press keys? I can press keys. And I'm quite certain that the moment I stop doing something, I lose the game. So let's see how we can do this. Yeah. It's a betrayal of the community's trust and hopes for the sequel. That's exactly true. Yeah, that's exactly true. Like, imagine Bungie, instead of announcing Marathon recently, instead of just going for another sci-fi shooter in space, kind of just like following the same vibe as Halo, you know, sci-fi shooters in space. Imagine if they just released, I don't know, an indie Stardew Valley farming simulator, right? And anyone who's a fan of Bungie would have been like, bro, what the hell is this? So I'm pretty sure that the fans of Reventure are probably seeing this sort of behavior happen, and they're like, what is going on? You know, they're just like genuinely confused. So that's why, like, here's the thing, guys. The reason we're doing this, the reason we're doing something for 1 minute, 7 seconds, is because I've discovered Nothing a while ago. You know, it's a game that I kind of just found out a long time ago, and I was like, oh, I was browsing for like bad Steam games to like make a video or something, and I was like, oh, this is a bad Steam game. Oh, this is perfect. But I never really made anything about it because it just seemed like a really bad Steam game. I'm just like, how do I make this entertaining? I can't. Right? And then I realized, let me just lose. Oh, wow, that's like an instant loss. Yeah. That's like an instant loss, right? Yep, there's like a 1 second. If you stop doing something for 1 second, then you lose. Alright. So anyways, where is it? Here we go. So let me show you guys. I was looking for bad Steam games. I found nothing. Then I found that there was something. This is a psychological, horror, hentai, Souls-like casual video game, by the way. Okay? It's all of those genres combined. And if you go to Nothing, you go to Pixelatto, you go to something. When something released, if you look at the price history, when this game first released, something, it was $99.99. They were charging $100 for this. Isn't that weird? It was $100, and then they tried selling it for $1, and then 50 cents, and I got this one for free. When did it go to free to play? Recently, I guess, in April or something. Yeah. So yeah, when I see this, I'm just like, okay, that's kind of confusing. That's kind of confusing. Mole Nobi, what's up? Hello. Right. Even the Bonga Cat thing has 100k players right now and is better than this. Yeah, Marathon have completely different issue. It doesn't remind original Marathon games at all, and OG Bungie fans are pretty concerned, to say the least. Yeah, I saw that they have some drastic changes to the game. So that's what's going on, and the reason we're talking about this today is because, well, I found out that they recently released another game called Boring. Like, you guys are seeing the downfall in real time, right? Or at least you're just as confused as I am, right? Award-winning indie with over 100 endings, overwhelmingly positive reviews, and then suddenly you're like, okay, cool. You have nothing and something, and that's like, Okay, maybe the developer's trying something different here. I'm not really sure what's going on, right? They're trying something different here. Okay, their next release is boring. And I'm just like, is there a crash out happening? Did something happen with the studio? Why is an indie dev studio releasing these sort of troll games, or not even games to begin with, you know? Yeah, so this is what I'm discovering. This is what I'm researching, right? So this is the Pixelatto website. We were already here, right? This is the fancy formal stuff. They also made a card creator software tool that people could use to make their own cards, which is pretty awesome. It says about the Pixelattos. Most people think that the first Pixelatto dated early 2019 or so, since they've been mostly known for Reventure, but the fact is that there's fossil evidence of living specimens back at 2014. This is referencing to the fact that the studio was formed in 2014. I have like the whole timeline here. Right, so the team is basically Javi, Juan, and Fali. Right, director, coder, and producer. So this is how it goes. Pixelatto was founded as a one-person LLC by Javi, the director. Our first app was released. Contract work. The team grows to three. I can't talk. 3 people by 2016, and then by 2019, Reventure launches. A wild success. A bunch of updates and crap, and then. If we jump all the way back to 2021, I think this is when they were working on the Kickstarter, because it says Secret Project number 1 scheduled release date, Secret Project 2 Kickstarter campaign, Secret Project 2 scheduled release date. Okay, so I don't know what this one is, but we have the Kickstarter campaign, which is the one that we have here, which was a wild success, created by Javi Sepa. Yeah, so Javi Sepa is the director. So what I'm thinking here, what I'm assuming happened here with this studio, right? And this is where the part of me researching and we're doing this live and kind of just figuring out what happened, right? There must have been some sort of fallout with the studio, like these people must have broken up or something. Then the person who owns Pixelatto, the name, Javi, must be on a crash out or something. Something's going on, because if we go by release date, yeah. Because you go from this to like doing nothing, something, boring. It's just weird. My first thought would be money laundering, but they seem small. Yeah. And it's not like they're gonna launder money from these video games. It's not like they're really gonna do that. And Reventure was a good enough success that I don't think they would have to launder money from here. It's priced at $1, but that's a discount, because I saw the game on Nintendo on the eShop, and it's currently at $7.99. So it's a good game. It's a genuinely good game. We're gonna play it soon. But this is just like my thought process as we're doing all of this. So I saw Pixelatto Games, the Twitter X. Last time they posted was a retweet in 2023. The Pixelatto Instagram, the last one was 100, yeah, on October of 2022. And then here's the thing that really like weirded me out. Here's the Pixelatto YouTube channel. Right, so you have Resolution, Outer Gentile, Card Creator, right, things that they're known for. Reventure release trailer. Here we go. Almost 300k views 5 years ago. That's how positively this was received. But then 2 months ago, the boring release trailer. 448 views. And I want you guys to look at this trailer because it's actually super confusing. It's much more confusing than the whole story that we're seeing so far. This video may be inappropriate for some users.
Rated.
Right, 18, adult content. I think this is a troll. I saw the trailer. Nothing really seemed 18. Let me just double check. Oh, that's sketchy. No, that's just a finger. That's a scary face. Hawks. Stuff. I saw that part. It's not creepy. That's weird. Okay, anyways. Let me show you guys the trailer.
Rated 18.
You see what I mean though, right? You see what I mean? I don't know if this music is copyrighted, so we're not going to listen through all of it. But it says Best Game, Nominee Award. You're not even reading this. Self-given award. AI Content Award for crappy AI content. WTF am I looking at? So now you're paying attention how? Buy boring now. Right? I'm telling you, this has to be a crash out or something. I'm not going to use that music. Alright, this is supposed to be a game trailer. And I understand that there's a sense of madness here. And from what I understand, the boring game does have some sort of gameplay mechanics. It is kind of like, this is part actual gameplay. But seeing all this stuff in a trailer, to me, just speaks crash out. It really just speaks crash out. It says the best game on Steam. Like, I hope I'm not the only person who thinks about this. I really not. But there's something weird going on here, and I'm really confused. Hey, look, that's me. But yeah, the comment that really stood out to me was like, we want Reventure in space after years their pockets finally ran empty to finally launch a game, and it's the boring game. Is this supposed to be a joke? I'm not laughing, says another comment around here. So, yeah. That's what's been going on with these people. I'm not, again, my theory that I have so far is that out of the whole Pixelatto team, I think Hobby's the only one who's left now. Everyone else has moved on to do bigger and better things. If we open up these Twitter profiles, Hobby's one doesn't exist. This person, which is that Juan? I think that's Juan. Juan, game developer, procedural wizard, never lose sight of your goal. He has an itch.io page, and it has Command and Conquer. That sounds fun. Flappy Bee, Bombo's Pickleman, Little Platform, Shrump AAA, Pac-Man. You know, so this person's actually doing his own thing, which I kind of enjoy. And he hasn't posted since 2024. And then this person is the third one, Fali Ronda, minion producer serving at Pixelatto. At least in their description, they still say that they serve and they work at Pixelatto. But again, have not done anything since 2024. So, here's the thing. Obviously, I couldn't get any sort of answers just by looking at their profiles, which are basically abandoned, so I needed to go find something that was a lot more current. Something that it's more, you know, happening right now. Like, what are people talking about right now? What are people saying right now? So I had to go to their Discord server, because I found out that they have a Discord server for Reventure. Let's see, where's the Discord server for Reventure? Where's my Discord server? Here we go. Alright, so this is the Discord server for Reventure. It says, welcome, people joining. Looks like I joined. This person just joined too. And there's people joining, you know, right now. There's a lot of people joining right now. And it's mainly because of Boring. It's mainly because they just released the game Boring. And when I went here, it says, hey everyone, been a while since I've come around here. I've just seen the note on Steam, what's going on? What was the note? Just came here because I bought and refunded Boring, also very confused. Did they get hacked? I'm so genuinely confused about what Boring is supposed to be. Here also because of Boring. The last 3 Pixelatto releases and the dev replies to reviews seem to be all fairly spiteful, Boring's especially. Total speculation, but it feels like someone is trying to intentionally tank the brand, and the team page on their site has been down since around November of last year. None of the most recent games are on their site either. Is this some kind of implosion? We need Paladins 2 and GTA 6 for whole gaming. Paladins 2 would be so awesome though. Do you know the game Infinite Craft? Yes. Yes, I played it. Sub, keep up the great content. Thank you. Thank you. 99 cents too expensive for a video game, to be honest. It's not even a video game. If it was an actual video game, I'd be happy, but this is not even a video game. It's not. It's just troll software. It's really just troll software. Reventure seems fun. That one seems fun. That one seems fun. Now, I want to play boring with you guys, but here's the little thing. Here's the thing. If we go over to the boring page, right, under the tags, it says Faith, Female Protagonist, Story Witch, God Game. You know, obviously this is all troll. But it says Mature Content Description. The developers describe this content like the content like this. There is some hentai and gratuitous violence. So because of that only, I don't want to play this game on stream, because if it is some really messed up stuff, I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that. But from what I see, it's like boring-ish little puzzle games. I wish there was a trailer. No, it's just loading, no way out, and it's just like a little ball. And then it's just like more ball movement and stuff. I'll try launching it. I'll try launching it. Okay. I'm playing it safe here, guys. I'm playing it ultra safe here. Because when you have a crash out of this degree, I wouldn't be surprised if there's some anime yiddies right on the screen. All we're getting is this sort of stuff. It starts with 5 minutes long unskippable cutscene, fully safe for work. Okay. Let me know if there's anything else. Are they just like naming random people? Yeah, this is just stock footage. This is legitimately stock footage. I'm now at the loading screen, which is also pretty long. Is this too loud, guys? I feel like it's too loud. It's just really loud music. So it still remains unanswered. We don't know what happened to them, or... That's what we're finding out now. Since this is just boring, unskippable cutscene, I saw something on the Discord. Yeah, I saw something on the Discord. It says, announcements over here. We know for a fact, Javi is the one who's in charge of the boring game. This is the director and the owner. It says, hi everyone, time to make a public apology. We use a lot of AI-generated content in development of boring. We fired so many human beings to save costs these days. I'm gonna lower that because that is extremely loud for you guys. Okay, I'm gonna lower that because that is extremely loud. Yeah, so we know for a fact that Javi, the director, the one who I assume owns Pixelatto, is the one who's in charge of releasing boring. Right? And then there was another thing I saw around here. Like, I read it recently. Was it? It wasn't in Reventure. It was in General Talks or something. Yeah, you can see that they're still talking here, right? This is from 3.8. This is like a month ago. The other guy was... His name was Juan and Folly. So if we go to Discord and we look up Folly. Folly is online. Folly. Well, the devs... Okay, this is from 2021, 2023, 2023. Let's look for a more recent one. Javi is the big boss. Julel Ko is the coder, and Folly is the guy for everything, and the guy who's the primary communications guy. I actually don't know how translations are handled. Remember that these guys are from Spain. I read it somewhere. Like, I saw a message where someone asked a question to this guy, to the coder, to the producer Folly, and he was like, I don't work there anymore. I wish I could find that. So maybe if I go for Pixelatto. Yeah, here because of boring. No, this is just random people. Okay. Actually, I can look up... Yeah, I can look up for messages from this person specifically. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Okay, so back in 2023, it said a message from Folly, who is actually the producer, says, hey, I'm out of the team since a few months ago, still a good friend, so let me invoke Javi instead. Someone was like, hey, Folly, it's been a while. Hope everything is well on your end. I just wanted to inquire a bit about the recent company restructuring. So there was a restructuring that happened at Pixelatto. Things changed around. You mentioned in the announcement that the Discord server has been split. Apparently, there's also new people in charge of that server. In Steam, the developer and publisher details on the tabletop simulator have changed. The Pixelatto website has no blog post on the recent developments. I recently spoke with Juan. He says he's still the programmer of the TTC, which would now, according to Steam, fall under the Tabletop Tech company, but he's also still listed on the Pixelatto website. It would be nice if you could clear up some of the confusion. Basically, it boils down to asking what's the overlap and distinction between Pixelatto and Tabletop Tech. Okay. Hey, Riz. Wait, there was an update in the game? There was an update in the game. Alright, so this is the boring game. Press Wasati to move around. Press QE to rotate the camera. Okay. Press OP to zoom in and out. This is confusing. Press space to reset the camera. Press K to turn into a koala. I like that. Move your mouse around just because the tutorial says so. Eat rabbits to make your koala grow. You skipped the loading screen? Let's go. I skipped it. Let's go. Okay. Move over weapons to pick them up. Press R to reload your gun. Click to shoot. Try shooting the targets. Good. Try a few more. Okay, gotta reload. Level 3 is crazy, by the way. Somehow I doubt that. This is still level 1, right? Oh, you meant this. Level 1 was the loading screen? Oh, I skipped level 1, so we're good now. Okay. This is the peak of human advancement? Bro, this is 100% AI generated. This looks like the most vibe-coded video game I've ever played. Let's make it a bit harder. Kill these baby eagles. Kill the AI-generated baby eagles. What about? I don't want to do that. What makes you think I want to do that? Hold C to express your feelings. Okay. Close your eyes to forget what just happened. I don't know how to close my eyes. I keep them closed just a bit longer. I don't have my eyes closed. This is training you for the AI apocalypse. I hope not. I realize I'm not gonna do that. Pick up some money. Money will make you feel better. That is true, guys. Money will make me feel better. Become a YouTube member today. Only for $1. Yes. Yes, money. Press B to buy stuff. I bought an eagle? A what? I bought a toilet? A cloud? I bought myself? I bought a little version? I bought a human? I bought another human? A cookie? Okay. I'm just gonna keep buying stuff, aren't I? Yep. Press X to explode. Hold F to pay respects. Alright, paying my respects here. Okay. Congratulations, you completed the tutorial. That was the tutorial only, huh? What goes after this? Level 3 dopamine. Okay, I have a finger. Achievement unlocked, tutorial complete. You successfully completed the tutorial. Okay. Achievement unlocked, sadness. You unlocked a new feeling. Achievement unlocked, not even your final form. You transformed into a koala. Achievement unlocked, loaded. You enjoyed waiting. Actually, I didn't wait at all. Achievement unlocks, mommy hates you. An adult eagle has just become your worst enemy. I'm so genuinely confused by this. Achievement unlocked, poor financial education. You spent your hard-earned money in this game. Why there's so many achievements, I genuinely have no idea. Achievement unlocked, eagle again. She's so popular. Let me guess. Achievement unlocked, eagle again. For the third time. Super eagle. Eagle award again, but with more drama. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. Yet another eagle. There's never too many eagles. What up, boy? Hey, Darian, what's up? Bathroom pause. It's a good time to go to the toilet. I wonder what comes next. I'd be genuinely surprised if I just didn't get at least another eagle. Okay, let me raise the volume a little bit. Home. Type any key. Oh, it's like that difficult... The world's hardest difficult test. Okay, so... Now that we type any, we can actually start slowly moving this. I'm guessing here. Okay. Hello? Oh, koala. Right. Oh, I had to type any key. This sucks. What's happening? We're watching the downfall of a game studio happening in real time. Escape the maze. Yeah, the impossible quiz. That's what I meant. Yeah, this is just like the impossible quiz. Don't worry, guys. You're about to see it. You're about to see it. There you go. There you go. There it is. There's it. There it is. Maybe I'm just a sucker for, like, very poorly made video games. But if this ends up being more fun than Reventure, I will throw a hissy fit. I will 100% throw a hissy fit. Because Reventure seems like a really awesome, very well-made game. This is just internet slop. This is just browser game internet slop. So I can 100% understand why the fans of Reventure and the indie studio per se would be hyper confused by this sort of like release. It's like, why is this here? They just want to torture us, Steven? Yeah. So basically a rage game in its subclass? Yeah. I think so. I think so. Oh wait, this is actually really tight. Is it not gonna fit through? Am I gonna get stuck? I don't think so. They just want to torture us? They did. They did. That's why people think that this is just a whole-out crash-out from the owner of Pixelatto. But just to catch everyone up on the drama, Pixelatto was 3 people. Right? 3 people. And it looks like there was a company restructuring. One of them left, which I think was Folly, and then Juan went on to create tabletop whatever, you know, just handle the tabletop side of things. And it looks like this dude just started crashing out and start making these sort of games. Level 5 completed. Details. Alright, find the 20 differences. Well, I guess this lady's not there. I'm seeing a lot of differences, not just in colors, but in like everywhere, like the placement of this. This dude's clearly not there. Where's the cats? I don't know where the cats are. These birds are different. These trees are different. This car isn't there. Oh, am I just clicking random stuff? Yeah. I am literally just clicking random stuff. Just spam left click? Yeah. Or it could be also a slot publish to give them more time for Reventure. This is not a slot publish. This is a crash out. Press K then X. Alright. Alright. How many more of these do we have? Find Wendy. Make 333 cookies. What? Oh, so you click and you make cookies. Okay. What? Is he gonna take some of the... He's taking the cookies! He is taking the cookies! Rage game level as eagles eat them? Oh, this sucks. Okay, it's basically a DPS race against the eagle. That's basically what it is. This is a DPS race. Oh crap, he's getting all my cookies! Are you serious? I might have to whip out the auto clicker. Yeah, I might actually have to whip out the auto clicker. Come on, come on, come on. From the top, maybe? Come on, we're almost there, almost there, almost there. Almost there. Okay, I got it, I got it. No auto clicker. We got it. Aphantasia. Remember the image. Okay. Right, and this aphantasia, isn't that the thing where you can't picture an image from memory? You can only picture words? I think that's what it is. How many planets? I wasn't even paying attention, bro. Guys, how many planets were there? I wasn't paying attention. It was just 2, right? There was like 1 in the center, 1 on the side. 4? You sure? I don't remember. There's no way there was 4. What the hell? No. There's no way there was only 4. There must have been more. What, I didn't have that? How many planets? I just started a quiz. What? Write a cool story? Oh, it doesn't matter what I write. I'm getting the same thing. Yeah. I'm trying to write something completely different. Like, I press W. I'm only pressing W. I don't know what to write. Where do I start? You can press X. Oh. Okay, so X just restarts. Got it. X just restarts the whole stupid thing, huh? One in the middle, two in the opposite corners. Alright, I guess we're writing. My Boring Story, Chapter 1. Once upon a time, there was a gamer who was tired of playing fun games. Every game felt just the same. Kill something, get XP points, upgrade stuff. I mean, that sounds like a really fun thing to do. That sounds like peak gaming right there, guys. You go, why do you play video games? You kill stuff, right? You get experience points, you level up, you get stronger. Let me see if I can write really fast. Having fun was harder after each game. He came to a point where he just bought games and left them sitting on his Steam library without even trying them. Buying was the fun. One day, he stumbled upon something different, a game claiming to be boring. He went ahead and bought it. He had nothing to lose since he was already bored. He found out himself playing level after level, each one designed to be even more boring than the previous one. He felt confused. Why was he spending so much time? Because I'm trying to study what the hell happened to this stupid... I'm just trying to figure out what happened to the studio. That's it. The story's really long, by the way. I got it, don't worry. I completed it. Temptation. Get to the top. How do I... Wasn't there like a way to change the camera? Okay. Oh, so this is slowly going up. You will love this level? I will not love this level. No, I 100% don't love this level. Oh, this is definitely a crash out though. I think it is. I think it is. Is this like a game before the death of the studio and everyone went insane or something? And that's exactly what it's looking like. Yeah. That's exactly what it's looking like. I don't know. I don't understand why they don't just keep working on Reventure. Right? The studio has some street cred, or at least had before whatever this has happened. They had a solid reputation. It feels like a troll, but I can see the crash out. Why do you randomly become a koala? Oh, because I press K. If I press the letter K, it's because it turns me into a koala. Also, Asomi's verified because he's a YouTube member. Become a YouTube member and get your own checkmark. Like, here's the thing, guys. If this was an unknown studio, if they didn't already have street cred because of Reventure and the success of Reventure, this would be the funniest thing in the world. This would be awesome. I'd be like, bro, this shit is super funny. But because you had the company restructuring happen, and because you have this ruining the reputation of Reventure and Pixelatto, the indie studio, I'm just here like, what's going on here? You know? Like, if I have my channel, my YouTube channel with 100,000 subscribers, and I want to start doing something completely random, I'm going to do it on a completely new channel, right? Because if I do it on my main channel, you guys are going to be like, what the hell is this? And I feel like this is how I feel right now with these sort of like crash out games. The guy should move on from the whole thing and try to finish the game. And find some new devs to help that to help people will try to help because they want to see it. Yeah. There we go. All right, level 15 completed. How long is this game, by the way? I'm confused. Faith or sight? Cross the gap, press F to jump. Okay. I got it. Okay, that was easy. That was actually pretty easy. Okay, level 17, love. Solve your love life. I get it, because people avoid me and then they pair up with each other. I get it. Because I'll be forever alone. What it's like dating in 2025. Okay. So am I supposed to love myself or something? I'm not really sure what this is trying to tell me. Am I supposed to love myself? Oh, I get it. Right, because there's a button. I can cry? Oh, I thought it was gonna be the one that makes me explode. Yeah, I thought I could just press X. Right, I get it. Depression, you know. Okay, maybe not. Alright. I guess suicide is never the answer, guys. Alright, so I guess I'm just supposed to cry. This is what we're doing. Yeah. I got it. Alright. Click start, then click again to stop. Goal, stop the countdown at 00. Dude, this is just like the gas station. You suck. Yeah, this is just like the gas station where you're trying to get that perfect round number. I'm so good. Third try. Third try's a charm. Yeah, we're so good at this. Level 19. This again. Okay, real exit. This is the real exit. Wait, how do I real exit this? I mean, lower the volume a little bit, so it's not like blasting you guys' ears out. Yeah, Asomi's playing ahead of me, so that way, if anything NSFW shows up, he warns me ahead of time. I really appreciate it. What I understand from this, from what I'm seeing, it's gonna make me go all the way to the fake exit to then go to the real exit. Does this actually cost money? It costs I think this one's free to play. When it released, it was $1, but now it's like free to play. Don't waste your time turning around. What do you think about VN? What is that? I don't know what that is. Why does crying make you win? I have no idea. It just does. It just does. That's the love life. That's dating in 2025 in a nutshell. Okay, this is where we're at. Oh, visual novels? Like the video games? Like Florence, for example? They're not my kind of video games, honestly. They're really not. But I know there's an appeal to them. There's a market for them. Just not my thing. Congratulations, you're about to learn a big lesson. Oh, the door's closing. You suck. And now, real exit is opening. Got it. See, they made me go all the way over here. Just to climb all the way over here. And now, look at this, guys. Yeah, the real exit down here is finally opening. Yeah. Yeah, so they still did make me have to walk all the way around here. Or I guess drag my slow-ass little yellow ball. How many levels does this have? I'm not doing... If this thing has like 50 levels, I'm not doing 50 levels, by the way. I'm not going to spend my time doing this. Speaking of visual novels, what do you think about Doki Doki Literature Club? Really good. Really good. I played it blind. I think it was like a year ago or two. I didn't expect it. I didn't expect what was going to happen. I really didn't. Okay. So after we finish this one, we kind of get the idea of what this game is about, right? We are at 18%, by the way. I'm not doing anything more than this. I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not going to keep playing this. This is not a game. This is just shovelware, honestly. This is just browser crap. This is the Impossible Quiz, but worse. Traumatic yet absolute cinema. Of course, of course. Alright, guys. This is the end of this level. Asomi says that we're at 18%. We're keeping it at 18%. Oh wait, no, level 20. This is a good place to end it, right? How much are you liking boring? Please be sincere. Your opinion helps me build better games. Hello? Oh, get it? Because you get to add more stars. I get it. Level 20 completed. Oh wait, this one's kind of interesting. This is basically Tetris. Yeah, this is basically Tetris. Okay, we'll do level 21, then we'll move on. My ball died near the end of level 19. We'll have to start again. Oh, that sucked. Score 16 lines. Okay, let's score 16 lines. Dude, imagine recording this. Okay, I don't know what's gonna happen now, so I'm gonna, like... Let's see what's the next image. I feel like we're getting another image. Oh wait, never mind. Never mind. Nothing changed. We're just getting the same video on repeat. You're not gonna play through the whole... No, I'm not. I'm 100% not gonna play through all this stupid stuff. I'm gonna play Reventure now. It seems like a great place to end it, by the way. That seems like a great place to end it. Yeah. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that? The fingers remind me of Crab Rave? Crab Rave? Yeah. Okay. So... the conclusion that we have right now regarding what the hell's happening with Pixelatto games. What do you guys think the conclusion is so far? My theory. You think they were IRL friends? Yes. Yes, 100%. My theory, they quit. Right? The team broke up. It was like when you're in a band. Everyone was together, you know, you had the bassist, you had the guitarist, you had the drummer. Did you guys know I was a guitarist at a band? We never had a single practice, but we just like to, you know, sometimes girls like it when you're in a band. So me and my friends, we would get together and be like, yeah, we're in a band. And I had like a guitar that my cousin lent me, and I would take pictures with it, and then I would show the girls. 700 IQ moved, worked every time. Anyways, yeah, from what I understand here, what exactly happened is Pixelatto, they had a team of 3 people based off what I'm looking at this one post and the response. So the company restructuring happened. Folly left the team, even though he's still good friends with Javi. Javi's the owner of Pixelatto, the sole owner of Pixelatto right now, and Juan, which is the third guy. If we go here. Yeah, Juan, which is the third guy, the coder, now owns Tabletop Tech, which is the one who I believe is in charge of the tabletop version of Reventure. Even though it says created by Javi Sepa, I have to look for this. Reventure Orb Tail. Let's look it up. Reventure Orb Tail. Hey Emily, what's up? What's up? They went insane trying to play boring and quit. I don't know. Okay, it doesn't say anything in here about who owns it. No, it just says designer Javier Sepa. Okay, Javi Sepa still. So, when we're talking about this whole tabletop tech company, let's look that up real quick, okay? Tabletop tech. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, we got the website here and everything. Yeah. This is what I'm assuming it is, or I could be in the completely different website or something. But here's Tabletop Tech, Mechie Kickstarter. See the Kickstarter? Let's look at that. That looks cool. Loadouts to fit any combat patrol. See on Kickstarter. Our mission, more fun, better games with Tabletop Tech. Follow on shop. Search, quick links, search, email. I don't know if this is the same people. Holy crap. Converted from OWL. Okay. Mechie Plus pre-built carry and display case to fit Warhammer set. So it's a case to fit Warhammer sets. Cool. No, this is a completely different company. This is from Sydney, Australia. Yeah, this is from Sydney, Australia. Different people. But based off Tabletech, Tabletop Tech, here's a sneak peek. Malio, Tabletop Tech Gaming, Tabletop Tech, plus addiction, versatility, accessory trays, Tabletop Tech. I don't know if this is it. I guess the one thing we can do is go here, right? This is Juan, who is the coder who supposedly, according to the Discord, Juan, he's still the programmer of the TTC, which would now be according to Steam, would fall under Tabletop Tech. Okay, so we have to go to Steam. Tabletop, Auto Gentile, TTC, card creator, Tabletop Tech. Is it this one? Tabletop Creator Pro? This looks completely different. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Tabletop Tech. Here we go. Yeah, Tabletop Creator Pro. These are the people. Hey, you went full screen and I just noticed. Is that a blue Kirby behind you? No, that's a Kirby that's being bombarded by like a really blue light. That Kirby is being blinded right now. Okay, so apparently Tabletop Creator Pro also used to be from Pixelatto, but yeah, see, that's Pixelatto, that's Reventure's artwork here. This is Reventure's artwork. So 100% there was a fallout here. 100% there was a fallout. I think we can call this a done story. What do you guys think? I think we've covered basically everything. Level 22 might give a glimpse at what happened. Can you like give me a TLDR? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they broke out because one did more than the other. You know, typical work environment with egos involved. Yeah. Yeah, it honestly wouldn't surprise me either. Okay, so let's kind of just like wrap everything up and then we'll start playing Reventure so we can actually start playing the fun game. Now that we're done with the boring game, let's actually take some time and play the fun game. So, these three people, here's the timeline. They start, well, Javi starts the company as a one-person LLC. The team grows to 3 people by 2017. You have Javi, Juan, and Fali. These people are based in Spain. Okay? 2019, they released Reventure. Right. Reventure, which is a adventure game based off Legend of Zelda. I was actually reading this. Because if you go to where's the Wikipedia page for Reventure? Let's actually go to Reventure. Yeah, here you go. If we actually go to the Wikipedia page, it says Reventure, formerly Lonks Adventure, is an action-adventure video game released in 2019 by Spanish studio Pixelatto. It's an expanded reimagining of the London Dare Game Jam submission Lonks Greedy Adventure, also by Pixelatto. In the game, the players are sent on a quest to rescue a princess from the Dark Lord in an open-world environment. Depending on the actions taken, any of the 100 endings can occur. So it's supposed to be a humorous parody of role-playing video games, particularly The Legend of Zelda. So it seems like it's gonna be really fun. Yeah. It seems like it's gonna be really, really fun. But, so yeah, the team releases Reventure. At some point, by 2023, there was some sort of fallout and a company restructuring where Javi takes control of Pixelatto, Fali leaves the team, and then Juan takes control of Tabletop Tech. Which is something I didn't save. It's somewhere around there, right? And now Javi, being the sole owner of Pixelatto, decides to no longer work on Reventure and then releases... I forgot, I gotta look for it here. Then releases nothing, releases something, and then releases boring in a sort of a crash out. Okay, the author seems to be burnt out, and in the studio there is a girl who is stealing money, as level is work simulator. And despite the trophies he got, the one who made this game feels burned out, probably can't handle the pressure after Reventure. Is that why it says female protagonist? Level 22, I was just like right there though. I quit at level 21. Let me see if it saves my progress. If it doesn't... Okay, here we go. 45 levels? I'm not doing 45 levels. I forgot how loud that is. Okay. I lowered it for you guys. Let me lower it for myself. Okay, but that's basically what happened, right? I think that basically encompasses everything that happened with the studio. Put Crabgrave in the gray area. It just does it by itself. Okay, so we might get more hints to the story. I'm not gonna make it all the way to the end. I will check the Steam reviews, because maybe we'll find some hints in Boring that will tell us about what happened to the company. But let me just do level 22. 21 was it? 22, which is right after this one. Well, we might finally be starting to get to the bottom of this whole drama. Any minute now. So yeah, what started off as me just wanting to make like a little funny short, I was like, oh, this is the stupidest game I've ever played. Oh, I started researching it, and I was like, holy crap, there's an actual legit big drama happening here. I need to study more. I need to learn more. So I was like researching a lot offline, and then it was like time to stream, and I was like, I don't have all the information. Guess what? You guys are joining me as we learn this together. Okay, level 22, work. This is supposed to be the secret. Okay, couldn't you technically call this stream and what you're doing game theory? I think so. The level ends by being fired. Enjoy life. Okay. Let's kind of speculate here. Right, there's a secret being told here. Maybe the yellow ball has been Javi this whole time. Here we have the other two programmers. Right here we have this guy. This could be Folly, and this one could be Juan. And then this chick. Look at this, guys. Look at this. If we go to the Pixelatto website, on the corner. What do you guys see? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, but there's 2 chicks. Never mind. I thought it was gonna be like 3 guys and then just like 1 chick. And I was like, holy crap. There's some subliminal messaging in this video game, but no. Okay, then I have to cry. What was the crying button? See? How do I enjoy life? Okay, so you work, you get stuff, you guys can't see it because my face is in the way, but that's basically what it looks like. Every time I finish work, I get to enjoy life. Right, I go home. How do you enjoy life? The point is that you don't. Exactly. You go home and cry. You make money. You come out. You get a nice little frame. The thing is, from what I'm seeing, is you don't do anything at the house. The moment you step into the house, you can't really do anything. See, you go, you collect stuff, you buy stuff. Nothing happens. There's no action, there's no fun. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting a glimpse at this person's life right now. This seems like an autobiography in the form of a video game. Okay. Oh, we got cookies. What happens if you stand underneath the elevator? I don't want to restart the game. I feel like that would kill me. Yeah, 100% I feel like that would kill me. And I do not want to find out. How much money do I need to make? I'm already at 1,400. 2 bunnies. Okay. Do I have to make it to 2,000? I feel like I have to make it to, yeah, 2,000. 2,000 finally. But yeah, isn't it weird how so many of these mini games, the one win condition is to just cry? And the dating one you have to cry, in this one you have to cry to make money. To beat the level, you must jump through your house, like on the roof, and then leave the map. How do you find this stuff out? How do you genuinely find this stuff out? And I was never gonna find that out. Be extremely happy. I don't want to look at that. I do not want to look at that. I think we're done with boring. Yeah, I think we're done with boring. I think we get the whole idea. Right? I think we get the whole idea. So, if we go to... Yeah, this is Tabletop Creator Pro. This is This is hobbies program. Now if we go here, here we go to boring. We look at the reviews. What is that song? Oh, the trailer's playing. No more trailers. No more trailers, please. Okay, so going back down to the reviews. I played this game last night with buddies. We all fully lost our minds. Is this a good or bad thing? Who can say? I got the game for free, so no harm for me. But if you paid for this game, may God have mercy on your soul. That said, there's a 2-hour video of me playing this, so you don't have to. You're welcome. I deserve lifelong subs and Patreons for the community. Oh, this is just a streamer. Yeah, I might not have played a lot of it, but it really doesn't matter. This game delivered exactly on the premise. It's a boring game, so that's nice. But the use of AI images to do this is simply far too unexcusable to leave a positive review. Super helpful review, best game ever. Only because you're into very experimental games, it's kind of a cute idea, but it is boring. Okay, so let's see. Is there a way to see if the... Yeah, if the developer replied to some of these? I don't know. Yeah, okay, here we go. Here we go. After a few minutes, you sort of get the joke and it gets old. Also, I'm pretty sure a lot of the assets are AI generated. It was on purpose. If you look at your playtime, it's not only that you didn't get the joke, you just didn't have the patience. Okay, this person played it for 20 minutes. I mean, no one's gonna have the patience to do this. Straight up shit, kind of annoyed that the creator of Reventure advertises to me. But I'm the creator of Reventure. Who else could have advertised it to you? Okay. Most don't recommend this game because they didn't get the point. I don't recommend this game because I do get the point. This is a very good, bad game. The reviewer acknowledges understanding the game's intent and still chooses not to recommend it, which suggests the execution rather than the concept is a real issue. Okay, poor performance and not much besides, isn't it funny to waste your time? This makes it a no for me, dog. Hey, thanks for taking your time to leave a review. We appreciate honest feedback, even if it's critical. We're always looking to improve the experience. Okay, this is just AI schlop. Man, this game is boring. I'd rather play nothing. Besides, all jokes aside, this game is literally just boring. AI sprites is a bit lazy, but it's nothing to complain about. Okay, so I can either lower the price or increase the resolution. Interesting. I'm going to do it. I'll increase it to 1080p so you are happy with the current price. I didn't even check the resolution, honestly. Oh wait, so there is an actual 2-hour video.
So, yeah, okay, so we're gonna launch the game, boring game. It's the most boring.
Literally called boring game.
Yeah, you know, it is what it is. This is what we're looking at. The worst
Okay, so
game on Steam. I'll just share my screen.
this is where I
Elon
stopped.
Musk is not a Nazi. Nazis make really good cars.
Okay, good conversation.
It makes me want to redo
Christmas.
teacher's typing.
Level 27, the end.
Oh,
I'm just trying to see if there's anything here that kind of just like tells you something. Curiosity. All right. Remember the camera controls from the tutorial. It's easier if you have a couple of phones around. Switch levels of logic, photographic memory. Yeah, it is really just like the impossible quiz, and you're kind of just doing things again. You're writing more stories. How many people, just counting numbers. You know what? I'm getting tired of you not buying anything. What does the end look like? What does the end look like?
Nope.
Okay,
What
so
if
the very last level of 44,
What if we?
it's about having to press a button and it just moves away.
Maybe
What is under that QR code? I don't want to see. I don't want to see what's under the QR code. I'm sorry.
supposed to do? What you had to do?
I think I was
Here we
just
go.
moving it in smaller amounts. Little
So what was the
amendments.
lesson? What the fuck?
Don't overreact.
What did we learn?
Don't overreact, I guess. Maybe the frustration was making me move the mouse too much. But I think we did it.
Maybe.
And maybe all we needed was Sammy leaving.
Okay, so that's it. So the game ends with a 2-hour playtime, and it's literally just like the end, game over, and they okay. I don't know what to think about this, guys. I genuinely don't know what to think about this. It is 100% a crash out. Like, I thought it was something funny. I thought it was like, oh, they're getting super creative with it. But no. It seems like a legitimate crash out. Could you go back to the QR code so we ourselves can check? Sure. I'll do that while I start Reventure, and we can actually start playing what's supposed to be a good game. Here you go, guys.
How would that?
And then you can like screenshot it, and then you keep doing it. It says,
There we go. I'll give you like a couple of seconds. Okay, so that's that. And now let's start off. Let's launch an actual good game, please. Give me an actual good game. That would make me very happy. Can I like not like full screen this? Is this 720p? Ew. Okay, Reventure contains some intense scenes that may make you jump out of your chair. If you have an especially sensible condition, e.g. epilepsy, heart conditions, or any other, select the relaxed mode. If you are all in for intense experiences, select the fearless mode. I'm fearless, I'm afraid of nothing. This game saves automatically. Don't turn off the system while this icon is visible. Eating pizzas. Crap. Okay, here we go. All right. Now we can actually start the game. Cool. All of that stuff, all of that nonsense was just crap. It really was. This is supposed to be a fun game now. We're supposed to be having fun. This is good. Seriously, can I not full screen this game? Right, everything started as a pretty normal day in Tim's life. Push any button. Okay, I guess we're doing this. Whoop! Let's see, full screen, full screen. Here we go, full screen. Thank you. VSync, who cares? There we go. We want Paladins 2? Oh, we don't have Paladins 2 at the house. Okay, okay. I like this. Oh, every time I click away, it closes it. Good morning, Tim. The king is waiting for you inside. Okay, let's lower my camera so that way you guys can see this, what's happening too. Let's put this around there, right? I feel like that's a good spot. Right, the Dark Lord has taken the princess to his fortress to the east. Grab the legendary sword to the west and fulfill your destiny, Tim. Please, Tim, hurry and bring my daughter back. Take this item to protect you on your journey. How do I get it? How do I jump? Controls. Okay. Action, action, jump, jump. What if I don't have... Do I need a controller? Really? Okay. Arrows, ZX. Okay. Okay, you got the hero shield. Cool. Sorry, Tim, we've raised the bridge to prevent attacks from the Dark Army. I can't let you pass without a weapon. Okay, so this is where we're supposed to go and get a sword. I guess we gotta go to the west, huh? No, this is just my house. Can I jump on the roof of my house? I can. Dude, that's just like how they did it in the boring game. Okay, can I just jump on it like Mario? No? No, I can't really hurt him. So far, it's just platforming. Cool. Cool. And there's the sword. It's dangerous to go alone. Sword of Legend. Light as the wind in the hand of a worthy hero. Let the weight of justice fall on the forces of evil. You got the Sword of Legend. Whoopsie. I didn't mean to kill that guy. Alright, Tim was so eager to try his new sword, he couldn't wait for some minion to appear and stab the elder at the other end of the cave. He also stole his wallet. What a moron. Whoops. My bad. Alright, it's dangerous to be near Tim, ending 1 of 100. So that's like the first ending. Cool. Okay, 4 years later, only 97.14% of heroes made it this far. Tim spent a long time in prison for that murder. After being released back into the streets, he considered changing his name in the options menu to improve his personal brand. Good morning, Tim. Okay, I can still change my name. Got it. Okay, so the QR code is just for the next step. Okay. Okay, that's good. QR code gives nothing? Okay. Good to know. Okay, so we got the Sword of Legend. Thank you. Now, do we want to go down here? Ooh, secret. Secret tunnel. A shovel. How do I use the shovel? I'm guessing wherever it's available, right? Yep. Wherever it's available. What's this? Streamer mode. Tim called the Hero Agency for a substitute, but the line had technical issues. Set up your Twitch streamer account in the options menu. Okay, so the game even has a streamer mode, which is cool. We can kill this thing? Yep, we can kill that thing. Okay, so now I have a weapon. Try not to kill the guard. Try not to kill the king. That would suck. That would really suck if we killed the king. I'll lower the bridge because I'm carrying the legendary sword. Thank you. Ah, damn it. Ah, that was a guard. I didn't mean to kill the guard. Tim removed the legendary sword from the stone just to put it inside of a friendly guard. He was arrested and publicly executed under charges of being an asshole. Public enemy. Ending number 4 out of 100. Change your name from Tim to Steven. I can do that. 6 days later. Tim was a psycho and got what he deserved. The day after his execution, his brother decided to pick up from where he left off and fulfill the prophecy. Tinku! What? He got the sword from the dude's corpse. Awesome. Alright. The Dark Lord has taken the princess from his fortress to the east. Grab the legendary sword. I got the sword. And now I just need the shield. But wait, I might have to go get the shovel. Or do I have the shovel? I don't have the shovel. This reminds me of the game There Is No Game. Isn't that the one from Roblox? Yeah, isn't that the game from Roblox? Okay, we got the shovel. Sweet. Wait, if we have the shovel, then what can we dig up over here? I feel like this is gonna like lead me to my death, so I'm not gonna go there. But check this out. Wait, I can't jump as high anymore. Is it because I'm carrying the shovel and now my inventory is technically heavier? I think that's what's happening. One from Roblox, my guy. What the hell? That's a classic. I think I heard about a Roblox game. There's No Game is a free to play on Steam. Okay. Okay, don't kill the guard. These crops were completely destroyed by the dragon. Thank God our remaining food supplies are safely stored underground. Okay, do that. Mountain base. What's that? Hook claw. That's useful. That's super useful. Look at that. Okay, so from what I'm seeing, the fun of this game is figuring out the endings of the game, but also I feel like there's an overarching thing that you gotta do. You know, you gotta save the princess from the Dark Lord, Ganondorf. I mean, not Ganondorf. With all his gear, Tinku was ready for any challenge. Or so he was until his legs finally collapsed under the enormous weight. His last words were, "I regret nothing." Greedy bastard, ending number 26 out of 100. Dude, this game is so genuinely interesting. This game is really fun. 6 months later, am I still Tinku? Am I being reborn from the dead? After months of medical care, paid by selling all his items, Tinku was ready to gain adventure once again. Dude, I'm in a full body cast. This guy's still dead, so the game remembers my actions. Where's my sword, though? Do I have to go get it over there? I gotta go find a sword again. Yeah, maybe I don't need the shield. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe I don't really need the shield. So next run, I'm just gonna go for using not the shield and just use the sword. Let's forget about the shovel. We're not gonna use the shovel anymore. Oh, but we need the shovel to get out of here, though. Can we go through here? No. Okay, I guess I'm locked to this run again. I can only carry a max of 4 items from what I'm seeing. Kill the king to restart and get an ending? Oh, man. I'm on dark mode and lowest brightness, and I'm still blind. Oh, that sucks, man. Kill the king. Don't kill the king. Kill the king. It's a bald joke. I wonder if I kill the king, I can usurp the throne. I am now king. All hail King Tinku, as previous ruler finished his term. The kingdom entered an era of prosperity. Until the guard killed me. Tinku's idea quickly became popular. Kingslayer, okay. GG's, yeah. Okay, 2 years later. Jokes aside, I really like your videos. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. How's it going? Tinku the Brief recovered from his injuries of the murder attempt. To spare his life, he swore loyalty to the new king, much to his humiliation. I'm still playing as Tinku. I think Tim is like 100% dead. I think Tim is like dead. Did I trip and die? That day, Tinku tripped over a rock right after leaving his house and fell right on his face. The guard in front really questioned if this was indeed the hero of the kingdom needed. Shit happens. I didn't know that tripping over was like an actual legit ending. I didn't know that. Such a stupid fall. Year 7, day 193. Man, it's taking a long time to actually get some adventuring done. Wait, the guard's dead again. Okay, let's just get the sword. Okay, so if I don't have a shield, I think that... I knew it. That thing kills me if I don't have a shield. I can jump really high if I have, like, no inventory. It means I can go through here. There's no fall damage in this game, right? No, there's no fall damage. Alright. I'm guessing if I don't have any items, I can go up there, too. Okay, we got the sword. We gotta be careful with enemies now. You suck. Damn it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We're not gonna deal with that. Okay, the hook shot is down there. I can't go up here. What was in here? I forgot what was in here. I forgot what was in here. Oh. What is this boulder? What is the boulder? Tinku Slash put Boulder in the hospital in agonizing pain. Her family spent days around her bed praying for her recovery. After defeating thousands of scissors, she'd never have expected to be defeated by a sword. Man, this game. This game. Will I actually ever get some adventuring done? No one looked at Tinku the same way after what he did to that poor rock. Boulder was back at her job, but Tinku would have to make amends with her. Hold on. If I don't have anything, let's go here. No inventory, that means I can jump the highest. That means I have access to this. This is actually a really awesome mechanic, the fact that I can just do that. Oh, and since I'm over here, I don't need the bridge to be lowered. What? I feel like I'm gonna burn. I'm gonna burn. Tinku jumped into the chimney, ready to share the spirit of Christmas and give copies of Reventure. Everyone loved the game and left an 11 out of 10 review. Subliminal message. Oh, man. Dude, the more I play this game, the more I enjoy it, the sadder I feel about the crash out with the studio. Really, that's genuinely how I feel. The more I play this... Oh, I have a Santa skin now. But yeah, the more I play this, the more I'm like, damn, it sucks that what happened to the studio ended up happening. Okay, so if I go here, there's like a magic makeup mirror. Mr. Hugs unlocks the hidden powers of love, but forbids the use of violence. Okay, you got Mr. Hugs. Right after adopting Pawlov, Tinku kept filling his heart with the love of missing cats. Unfortunately, he also filled his throat with hairballs and eventually choked to death in his bed. Feline Company. Well, you win some, you lose some. About Game Studio ended up. Yeah, I think so too. Every cat in the kingdom cried for the loss of Tinku. Pawlov swore to take over his will and prepare it for a new adventure. Oh, I'm the cat now. And now the place is full of cats. Jotaro Kujo joins the party. Thanks for rescuing me. I'm Jotaro Kujo. Someone put me in this cage. What? Does he have Star Platinum? Does he help me fight or something? Okay. So move on. We can go here. Okay. Okay, so we go here. There's a guard. We're aiming this cannon to the west in case the dragon decides to strike again, but we're out of ammo. Risky cliff. Okay, just a funny little climbing animation. Well, not animation, just platforming sequence. Oh, suddenly this... You guys can't see it. I think this is the best pace from a camera, right there. Oh, there's a heart over there. And a secret person? Let's get the heart first, and then we'll decide what to do with that person. You got a strawberry. You really have to love strawberries to climb a mountain, for one. Yeah, I really do. Pavlov broke a leg on the way back, but that strawberry was totally worth it. Alright. Celeste? No. This is not Celeste. Is it? I mean, I've never played Celeste, so I don't know if there's any strawberry-related things in Celeste. Pavlov was lost in Macro Mountain. What was wrong with that place? His distant cousin decided to go there if he could find him. Okay. Lump. Right, so Pavlov the cat... their cousin is called Lump. Okay. Let's actually go back up there and see if we can find him. I do remember in the description there being something about having a bunch of references in this game, so maybe that actually is one. The strawberry is the main collectible in the game? Okay. Yeah, so I read in the Steam page that this game is just full of references from other pop culture phenomenons, so it wouldn't surprise me if there's that, and we find a lot more. All right, we already got the strawberry. Let's see who that person is. All right. Okay, the strawberry's gone. Hi, I'm Miguel. I'm one of the creators of this world. I'm collecting some strawberries here. Okay, and there's a... I broke my leg, but I achieved my dream. Please let me rest in this place with my strawberries, your cousin. Oh, that's my dead cat friend. I mean, my dead cat cousin. Yeah, that's my dead cat cousin. Ooh, the dark cliff. The dark cliff. Faith can give you wings. Who's Faith? Who's Faith? Oh. That was an ending. Without hesitation, Lump jumped off the cliff. He knew he could make it if he had enough faith. Unfortunately, he didn't have enough faith. But nope, he didn't have enough. Okay, so if Lump is dead, what else? 2 months later, only 75% of heroes made it this far. So it really is just a quest about unlocking everything. After a video of his jump going viral, Lump had to stay at home for some time to avoid all that trolling by young millennials. You know this game is old when we're talking about millennials and not Gen Z, right? That's how you know this game is hella old. You know what? You guys see that? There's something down here. Let me get the shovel and find out what that is. There could be some sort of buried treasure. No bomb. Yeah, I know it's kind of like supposed to be something like that, but I don't have access to a bomb yet. So what I'm thinking here, you see how that's like a plot for you to dig in? What if I'm able to do this? Get the shovel, ignore the sword, and then get that chest that's like over there. Right, because now with the shovel I can do this jump. Never mind, I can't do this jump. Okay, with the shovel I can actually do this. And go here. Go here, go here. The path of hero continues past the sword. Okay, so we can keep going past the sword. I didn't mean to get the sword, damn it. You're right, Steven. There is boring game. Ah, damn it. Yeah, good thing we didn't play that far, huh? Really? Damn. Okay, so maybe we'll get the bomb somewhere around here. Where is this taking me? Yeah, watch me drown. No, never mind, never mind. Okay, so this is the bridge that's been lowered. The shop. We can actually buy things now. I'm totally 100% out of stock. Sorry, no stuff for you. Okay, should go this way. The Quiet Hill. Hi, I'm Juan, one of the creators of this world. I'm just here enjoying the view. Okay, so if he's out of stock, then what's this? This cannon is aimed at the Dark Fortress for express delivery. Please do not touch it. That is convenient. That is hella convenient. This is how we get to the Dark Fortress. Okay. Oh, there's nothing here. Yeah, there's nothing here. Okay. Can I get tired and drown? Hopefully not. The dark mode. Okay. That close behind me. I don't have the hook shot. This is 100% a hook shot level. I think I gotta go this way. Yep, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Minion headquarters. I'd rather not. I don't know what that is. I don't think I have the item for that. The darkest bridge. This looks really interesting. It's really empty too, huh? Alright, the dark tower. Oh, I gotta put something heavy here. Yeah, there's no way I'm making it out of there. I gotta put something heavy here to make it all the way to the other side. Yep. Alright, I gotta find something. And drag it all the way around to the other side. Got it. The dark altar. Anvil yard. Okay, so anvils are heavy. What's that? You found a hint. Okay, what's the hint? Cute little swords. Okay. Yep, cute little swords. Please don't try to rescue the princess while I'm away, says the Dark Lord. I feel like I have to go that way. Okay, there's a giant bridge there. Oh crap! If you're reading this, you'll probably be dead soon. Damn it. Okay. And the princess was there. Literally, the princess was there. Alright, let me go to the bathroom real quick, guys. I'm gonna try to finish that. Be right back. Alright. Let's see if we can actually get that princess, huh? What is that thing? What is that? Who needs bones anyways? With a positive attitude, Lump managed to animate his disgusting body, now reduced to flesh and muscle. Disgusting creature's house. Oh man, this is interesting. This is interesting. Okay, so for sure we need the shovel. For sure we need the shovel. I can see how this is an award-winning indie game. 100% I can see how it is. This is very creative. Okay, I don't know if we need the sword. Let's get it anyways, just in case we gotta do some fighting. There might be a boss or something. Yeah, we might encounter a boss fight. Dig down, there should be the people's food supply. Where, here? And this looks like a... Ooh, the mysterious door. The mysterious door. Wait, no, I want to see the mysterious door. Oh, back to where the shovel was? Maybe. Looks like I need something to open this. I don't have it. We'll try that for the next run, okay? Yeah, we'll try for the next run. Okay, so we gotta go this way. And that's how we go to the Dark Castle. We go here. Are you guys enjoying this game so far? I really am. It's a cool game. Dig down. Here we are. Okay, so we're going this way. If I'm not mistaken, the princess is somewhere around here, right? By the way, most things are probably open with a bomb, which is just after the hook shot and in the mountain where you killed Miss Boulder. Blood splatter. Okay, so you're telling me if I wait long enough here, the princess will show up. Right? And then she'll just see this horribly disfigured creature be their savior. It's just like Shrek. It is literally just like Shrek. Any day now. Oh, I guess it only goes down if it understands that I went downstairs. Okay, let's see what's up here. You know what? The princess could have just been a bait. Yeah. Okay, Darium, I'm playing the game. You don't have to spoil everything. Okay, so there's that. Help, I'm not feeling well. Is that the princess? Oh, did she just die? I think she died. Better yet, possessed. Yeah, it seems the princess was not just guarded by a swinging anvil, but also by a mimic in the shape of her. Disgusting creature was cut, chewed, digested, and finally turned into a heroic goo. True beauty is inside. Okay, am I still disgusting goo though? Lump Spirit reincarnated into the hobo that occupied his house. With this new smelly body, he was sure he'd get the real princess this time. Oh, I mean, at least, you know, I'm finally back to being a normal person. Yeah, at least I'm back to being normal. Oh, was that egg there before? I think if I crack the egg. You got the Sword of Legend. Okay. Okay, so we go here, crack the egg. No, the egg doesn't crack. I think we need something else. I like the current strat that we're doing with the shovel and the sword, so let's just stick with those. Right. And then here we're supposed to be the supply, right? Abandoned bridge. Magma Lake. Oh boy. This is... Is this the other side? Yeah, I think this is the other side of where we saw that one door. Are those dinosaur bones? Attention, do not dig here, you've been warned. You say that like I'm not gonna do it. Let's go see what's in there. I fall into lava, right? I'm pretty sure I fall into lava. Dig deeper. Magnificent pixels. Jesus closed his eyes and remembered that treacherous signpost as he fell into the bottomless pit. Ironically, since there was no bottom or impact, he just starved to death while falling. Okay. Yo, what's the theme of this stream? Hey, we're uncovering what happened to this indie dev studio. Well, we kind of already covered the topic. We kind of just figured it out. The absolute crash out of the studio known as Pixelatto. I thought it was just like one dude. Hey, Lump is back to normal. Nice. Ah! Well, they said never dig straight down. That's true, but I don't listen to them. I play Minecraft. That was absolute trash. 0 out of 10, never again. I don't know what compelled you to actually want to go through with it. That sounds awful. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Alright, we're gonna get the shovel. We're gonna go to the Dark Castle. And in the Dark Castle... Ah! Okay, I have 1 life left. In the Dark Castle, we're gonna try cutting up that anvil and see what happens. You? Never. I don't believe you. No believing you whatsoever. Okay, so let's go here, go here. I wonder what the shield is for. The shield is clearly for something. Yeah, 100% you need the shield for something. I don't know what it is. Alright, the dark mode. We made it to the castle. Okay, I don't know what to do with that. So let's go cut up the anvil. I don't think the anvil is the thing we need to drag for the next part. We can figure it out though. Yeah, but if we can actually drag down the anvil, that'd be pretty awesome. Because then we can use the anvil across the bridge into that one area where we need something heavy. That'd be pretty awesome. Okay, here we go. Here's the anvil. Shwa! Okay, how do I... You got the 1-ton anvil? Okay. I really thought I could get that thing. I really thought I could get the anvil and use it somehow. Lump couldn't resist the temptation of adding that sexy anvil to his inventory and fell right into the infamous anvil yard. He survived the fall for a few seconds until the anvil crushed his adventurous skull into adventurous tiny pieces. Alright, that's ending number 22. Oh, it only took me 2 days. Where are the enemies? I'm skipping the enemies. Was that a nightmare? It felt pretty real. Lump wasn't sure, but he decided to stay away from the anvils for a while, just in case. I have an anvil head now. Sweet. Okay, so... let's go to the forest. And like I mentioned, let's go look for the bombs in the forest. Now we can start blowing stuff up. I'm gonna skip using the sword. Can I just, like, do this? Yes. Okay, I can skip the enemies like that. The hook shot is there. I'm guessing this is the bomb. No, I don't know if this is the bomb or not. Let's go check down here. Well shaft. I definitely need tools for this. What's this? Okay, that opens that. Opens up the well shaft. What's down here? The cistern. Okay, this is where the water is. That chest was the bomb. I guess I'm kind of running solo right now. Right behind the waterfall. You know, I gotta admit, for this being a supposedly troll game, it's really well made. Also, this is how you get to the Dark Cliffs, from the underneath. Huh. Okay, there's a big problem though. I made it to the fortress without any items, which, cool, handy, awesome. I guess now I can make this jump. What does this button do? Well, that's dumb. Why would I want to do that? It just closes the place where I have to go. Oh wait, there's some platforming here. Maintenance personnel only. Okay, secret level. Press the button. That opens up the bridge, which almost killed me. Button lowers the elevator, thank you. Okay, so going through the waterfall is how you actually get to the fortress without having to use the cannon shortcut. Interesting. And then there's this, the dark elevator. That's all the blood that's splattered. Oh, man. Oh, I can't go through here. Damn it. But if I go up there, all I'm gonna find is 1, the mimic, and 2, the anvil. Let me go anyways and see if I can find something. Okay, the anvil's there again. I'm not gonna mess with that. I said I'm not gonna mess with that. I had to jump over it? Oh, damn it. I got the same death over and over again. Okay. I can't keep dying to stuff like this, man. Steven, just yes or no? Wasn't Juan watching the view besides the shop? Yes. Yes, he was. Okay, let's get the bomb now. And you know what? Now that you mention it, there was some inaccessible area over there that I couldn't get because I had too many items. Alright, we got bombs. But wait. We have bombs, but now we can't jump. Can I jump on this lady? Yes. Ah, damn it. Okay, the only way out, it seems, is through here. Except now we're going this way. Yep. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not about to be a victim there. Caution, piranhas. Well, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? See, I guess I just have to avoid the piranhas, huh? Yeah, item stuff. And maybe he took a break from Pixelatto just to chill in the game, Matrix style, putting yourself in the software. Maybe. But he's not the first person we find here. No, the piranha wasn't even there, man. Maybe Lump couldn't read the sign. I read the sign, okay? I 100% read the sign. What are you talking about? I'm surprised that was ending number 7. Only on number 7. So yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if we could find all the other developers here. So far we found Juan over there, and then we found a different artist at the top of the mountain where the strawberry was. So far from what I'm seeing, we don't really need the sword, so we can just go ahead and skip the sword. Let's just go for the shovel, which is 100% needed. I guess not 100%, but you know what I mean. 100... Somewhat of 100% needed. It's a good thing to have. And I'm kind of curious what else we can find here in the abandoned bridge. Oh boy, that scared me. Okay, dig straight down. Here's the bone pit. We do not dig straight down there. Okay, Dragon's Lair. That's awesome. That does not look like a dragon. But I guess it still doesn't, you know? I like this ending. His cooking point was the dragon's favorite. Okay, ending number 14. Sweet. I enjoy the fact that this game is more about figuring out how many endings there are versus actually getting to the true ending of rescuing the princess, if that's even an ending that's in the game. I'm assuming that is ending number 100, in the very least. But it's just a bunch of trial and error as you slowly start exploring and figuring out how to actually beat the story. Lump looks like a damn hot Cheeto. Yeah. Like, I'm 100% guessing that ending number 100 is the true ending. Where you're saving the princess from the Dark Lord and everything. But it's not just about, you know, figuring out how to save the princess. It's more about the journey. The journey of figuring out all the different endings and collecting them. That's the real fun of the game. That's where the most entertainment value is. Meanwhile, in most other games, like Legend of Zelda, which is supposed to be what this thing is parroting, it's about saving the princess. And maybe, you know, some mini-games here and there. Okay, so only armed with my shovel. Here's Swan. And I guess I have to come here with literally no items, so that way I can actually make the jump. The cannon exploded, but that was an ending, sending Lump right into a rock. Using cannons was indeed a fast way to move around, but not the safest one. A 95% uptime guaranteed policy is not enough sometimes. Public transport next time. Alright, so I'm guessing that if I try the cannon only using a shovel, is when it explodes. Every other time, there's some, you know, you can actually do things. Lump received millions from the cannon company, but spent it all on medical care and cosmetic surgery. Remember, Lump, those cannons have a 5% fail chance. Oh, God, I've turned into a woman. Lump is now a woman. So if I go hint, where can I change my name? Steven. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if that's one of the endings you have to unlock. Let's try to go itemless over to where Juan is. Because that way we can actually scale the cliff. From a hot Cheeto to the princess now. Right? I mean, I guess, what's the point of the game anymore? Right? If I don't have to save the princess, if I can just become the princess myself, we don't, game over, right? We beat it. We beat the game. Wait, if I'm the princess and I'm considered royalty, will the secret door open for me? No, I feel like I need a crown of some sorts. I need to take the crown from the king, but without actually killing him, of course. Okay. How are you supposed to do this? Yeah, there's no way you can scale it like this. This is dumb. Look at this. That's not even a proper jumping mechanic. Okay. How does the cannon work? Okay, the cannon works. Stratosphere. The Dark Bridge. Okay, we're back here. Damn, those are Neos. Minecraft Neos. You definitely can, but it's almost impossible. I think I can. Oh god. I realize I don't have the shovel with me. That I can open up with a bomb, I'm seeing. Yeah, I can open up with that with a bomb. This, I can't do anything here. Is this really it? Am I out of options? Ooh. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Can I climb on top of this? Yes. Okay, I think I have to go to the other one to actually be able to get out of here. At least there's a win condition in here. Oh man, this is gonna be... If enough of them die there, can I climb on the corpses to be able to walk out of here? Because I don't want to step on the spikes. I think that's what's gonna happen. Stand on the corpses of the enemies. Yep, let's do that. Woo! Yeah! And now this is gonna crush me if I don't do this. Actually, no, we're fine. So, Minion Headquarters. I don't know if I want to go to Minion Headquarters. Oh, that's it. That's the ending. Damn it. For his respect and care for the well-being of the Minion workers, Steven was elected as their representative. Luckily for him, they didn't know about his obscure past in serial Minion murders. Alright, syndicalism. Ending number 61. Sweet. Sweet. I like this. I like this a lot. Alright, I think we're pretty much... We get the picture of the game. It's actually a really fun game. Oh, I thought he would think I'm the daughter. Yeah, I thought he would think I'm the daughter here. So yeah. I'm just gonna leave the game there. I think that's a pretty good point to leave the game. Overall, I know I've repeated it a couple of times, but I just find it so interesting how the studio Pixelatto went from making such a really unique, very fun indie game that 100% I would go back to and play some more of it. You know, it's actually really fun. I liked it a lot. Right, they went from making Reventure, and they went from that to making a pretty successful Kickstarter campaign for the board game of Reventure. And then from there, we just had a complete and utter studio fallout. And now the owner of Pixelatto is just crashing out and releasing these sort of games right here. You know, releasing boring and something and nothing and trying to, like, make money off of them. Actually, if you go to boring, for example, and you go to the updates... Oh yeah, that's a okay. Yeah, if we go here and we go to the updates, boring failed successfully. Check this out, guys. Says, hello there, my borelings. Almost a month after launch, boring turned out to be too boring to be paid for, but still, it managed to raise enough money to buy myself a new 3D printer. There's a 3D printer. I'm printing so many little things every day, it's addictive. My favorite print so far, a gift box for my girlfriend. You made it possible. Now the not so good news, I don't think the game is going to sell a lot more, the sales are stalling, and there's no sign of change anytime soon. There's no reason why the game would even sell in the first place. That's the reality of it. Given the situation, I'm going to change the price and give it away for free. Yes, you heard that right. You control your friends by sending them this for free. The app will become free in a few days. Okay. That's it. And then if we go over to the Discord, no new messages have actually come up other than like to this. No, you know, I'm just gonna keep reading around and seeing if we can find some sort of like reasoning as to why this crash out happened. But yeah, I'm just going to be browsing through the messages to kind of understand if we can find a sort of like reason as to why there was like a sudden change in direction, I suppose. Because I'm more than happy, more than comfortable calling it a studio fallout and then just a complete crash out from the developer standpoint, the owner. But apart from that, it's just like maybe there's something else to it that I don't know, you know? I'm gonna look into it a little more and kind of just go off from there. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. Yeah, maybe we should do this more often, where I need to look something up. I have like somewhat of an idea, and I'll just bring it on, and then we can probably figure it out together. All right. But for now, I gotta go. Gotta go work on videos and stuff. So. Thank you guys for hanging out. Join the Discord if you can. Discord link on the description. We'll watch that game theory. Oh man, have a nice day. Alright, see you later, Somi. Later, guys. Alright, let's stop streaming now.